Blue Spike LLC versus Huawei Technologies Corporation et al. Case number 613CV679. Plaintiff's tutorial. Blue Spike LLC is managed by a single inventor, Scott Moskowitz. Scott Moskowitz is also one of the two inventors on the patent asserted in this suit. U.S. Patent 5745569, titled Method for Stega Cipher Protection of Computer Code. The 569 patent teaches how computer code may be protected by randomly shuffling it around in memory. More on this later. The 569 patent is one out of nearly 100 patents Mr. Moskowitz has invented or co-invented. Mr. Moskowitz is a senior member of the Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers, or IEEE. Senior membership is the highest grade available in this organization, which advertises itself as the largest professional association for the advancement of technology. By IEEE's standards, Scott Moskowitz has reached professional maturity and exhibited significant performance in his field. Mr. Moskowitz has been interviewed numerous times, including by Forbes magazine, and is published in multiple languages. One of Mr. Moskowitz's patents was considered so cutting edge that the National Security Agency considered protecting it with a secrecy order. Mr. Moskowitz's 569 patent is yet another contribution to the field of digital watermarking and copyright protection. The 569 patent teaches a novel way of protecting a computer program. Computer programs are developed by programmers using a high-level computer language. A high-level language, like C++ or Java, is a language a programmer can easily understand, but it is not yet ready for the computer to execute or run. In a high-level language, a programmer develops functions which are chunks of code that carry out certain actions. Making random changes to the code within a function will likely break the function. For this reason, the patent considers functions indivisible. They must remain intact or they will break. These indivisible functions are then translated or compiled to machine language. Compiled code is now ready for the computer to execute. A computer will group one or more functions into what the 569 patent calls a sub-object or code resource. When a program is executed, the computer loads these code resources into memory for use. The computer may move the code resources around to more optimal locations during this loading phase of execution, but once the code resources are loaded in memory, they typically remain in a fixed position. The problem with keeping a code resource in the same location is that it is vulnerable to attack. Someone trying to use a program in an unauthorized way can find a program's code resources and alter them. This was a major dilemma at the time of the invention because traditional copyright protection was usually embedded into code resources. If a skilled technician wanted to bypass a program's copyright protection, the technician only needed to locate and modify the code resource where the copyright protection was embedded. The 569 patent teaches how to overcome this copy protection dilemma. In particular, the 569 patent's Claim 16, which is the claim asserted in this case, teaches how to protect computer code by moving it to random places in memory. Code resources that were once placed in a fixed location in memory are now randomly shuffled to new locations. This makes it much more difficult to alter or disable copyright protection embedded in a code resource because the code resource is virtually impossible to locate. Code resources may be shuffled once or multiple times, increasing the likelihood that tampering will be thwarted. The 569 patent publicly disclosed this memory shuffling technology when it was filed in 1996. 5 or so years later, the Pax Linux project adopted this technology and called it Address Space Layout Randomization, or ASLR. In recent years, ASLR has become an increasingly popular method of protecting computer software. ASLR's popularity illustrates how innovative Claim 16 of the 569 patent is and how Claim 16's memory shuffling invention improves upon traditional software copy protection.